Greetings, movie fans, and welcome to another episode of SMG Movie Talk. And today, I'm going to provide my review for Amazon Prime's latest film, War of the Worlds. But before I begin, I just want to thank you all for being part of this journey with me. This channel's been something I've wanted to do for many, many years, but I've always put it off because I didn't have the equipment or thinking maybe no one wants to listen to what I have to say or whatever it may be. But finally I decided, hey, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to release this channel, have some dialogue with maybe some friends, family, maybe a fan or two I pick up along the way, and just have a good time and just talk about film, because who doesn't like film? So finally I decided, hey, I'm just gonna do it. I know I don't have the equipment I need. I don't have a PC with editing software or lights or a fancy microphone. I just have my iPhone and trying to film these in one single take. So I hope I don't mess up too much each time, but it's been a fun journey so far. Thank you to everyone who has liked the videos, who have subscribed to my channel or have commented on the videos. Any of that goes a long way in helping this channel get exposure and more people to see the videos. Also, thank you to everyone who's donated to my Indiegogo campaign, which will help me to get the equipment I need to make better videos, higher quality videos with editing and lights and all that good stuff. So thank you to everyone who's been part of this journey so far. I will leave a link in the descriptions below to my Indiegogo campaign if anyone else wants to donate. But other than that, let's just go ahead and get started. So, War of the Worlds. It started out as a novel by H.G. Wells in the late 1800s, but since then it's been adapted countless times, whether it be books or movies or television shows or magazines. It's been adapted countless times. It's actually public domain now, so basically anyone can make a War of the Worlds product if they want, whether they want to make a video game or they want to make another movie. Whoever wants to make anything about War of the Worlds, they can do so. And Amazon Prime decided it's time they jump on that bandwagon and make a War of the Worlds film. Now, this movie had a tagline. During the trailers, it said, War of the Worlds, it's worse than you think. I gotta tell you, that tagline is spot on. This movie, oh my goodness, is so bad. It is so bad. It's one of the worst movies I've seen in my entire life. And I have seen a lot of bad movies. I mean, I grew up watching Mystery Science Theater 3000. I've seen all the bad movies. I've seen Manos, The Hands of Fate. I've seen Plan 9 from Outer Space. I have seen The Room. And all of those movies have more redeeming qualities than this piece of crap. This was so bad. It hurts my head with how bad this movie is. So what they decided to do in this movie was follow a bit of a trend that movies have jumped on lately, which is the screen life trend. And basically what screen life is, it's when everything you see in the movie takes place on some kind of screen, whether it be through webcams or it takes place on tablets or phones or whatever it may be, that everything you see is on one screen or another. And as characters interact with each other, there's a lot of chat rooms or text messages or video calls or whatever it may be as the story kind of unfolds. And it's been done in a few movies lately, like Unfriended, Missing, Searching, Profile. All those movies have tried this trope, and none of them are very good. This is something that has never really worked well, so I don't know why someone at Amazon decided, hey, let's use this terrible trope and make a movie. If you even want to call this a movie, it's more of a freaking Amazon commercial. We'll get to that in a minute. But anyways, this movie stars Ice Cube in the lead role. He plays a Department of Homeland Security officer. He works in government surveillance. And one of his big tasks he's doing is trying to find this hacker that's digging through government files and all that, known as the Disruptor. So that's kind of his main thing, is he's trying to figure out who this is and uncover this. All the while, he has 2 kids. He's got a son and a daughter, and he's constantly spying on his kids. So his daughter, you see a point where he calls her and he kind of reprimands her for her eating habits. He, I guess, hacks into her refrigerator and sees that there's just junk food in there, basically, and is reprimanding her for that. Or he sees that his son buys a new video game, so he goes in, deletes the video game, and reprimands him for making poor life choices. So this is the kind of character we're dealing with that obviously is very likable, right? I mean, who doesn't like someone who does all that? They do go the route where they talk about that his wife passed away, so they try to garner some sympathy for him through that, which I can't say it works. I mean, I guess maybe a little bit, but as a whole, it doesn't. But the problem with having Ice Cube in this role is doing a Screen Life movie with an alien invasion occurring around you. You need someone whose face can emote well, who can really, their face can kind of describe what they're seeing on the screen. And Ice Cube's not the guy to do that. He is not a good actor. Sure, he can be fine in comedies, the 21 Jump Street movies or whatever it may be. He's been fine in comedies, but putting him in a role like this where he's seen some alien crap go on and he's trying to emote what he's seen on that screen as it happens, but as an actor, I mean, he wasn't looking at that on the screen. He's probably given some kind of cue to look angry, look upset, look sad, whatever it may be. But his facial expressions are all kind of the same the entire time, so you don't really see much emotion out of him. So he obviously was not the right choice for this film to play this role. Anyways, so the alien invasion's occurring, and basically it starts off with there's a meteor shower that brings the aliens to Earth. It's similar to what it's been in previous War of the World adaptations. And now the aliens are loose and wreaking havoc. And I guess I should say, before I go too much further, I will be spoiling things in this movie. Don't worry about it. You don't need to see this movie anyways. There's no surprise or twist or turn that you're gonna be upset was ruined for you or anything like that. Just don't see it. Just don't see the movie. You'll thank yourself for not seeing it. Anyways. So all this stuff's going on. There's alien invasion and all that, and turns out the aliens, I'm sorry, this is just preposterous. The aliens feed on data. Yep, that's what they feed on, is data. So they're going to different data servers and things like that and bleeding them dry, and that's what they snack on. That's what they feed on. Sure, okay, whatever. But anyways, during the same time, the government is launching this new system called Goliath, which is basically like the largest government surveillance program ever released, where it'll know everything anyone is doing at any given time. It'll know their search history, they'll know their Amazon purchase history, it'll know just about everything. And turns out that's what these aliens are after. They want to get to that server. Well, while this is happening, Ice Cube's character is still trying to figure out the identity of this disruptor, this hacker person. So he finally, he's listening to a line, he hears a line that sounds familiar, so he decides to kind of break it down and remove the voice modulation, which, I don't know, I feel like he should have done that years ago if he's been chasing this guy for a while, but I guess I don't work for Department of Homeland Security, so I don't get to dictate that. Anyways, he goes in, he removes the modulation, and realizes, oh, it's my son that is this hacker. So after some arguing back and forth and all that, he realizes the truth of the government with this Goliath system, and they come to an agreement that they have to basically shut it down. But then they realize, well, we can just we'll feed the aliens some bad data and they'll die from getting this bad data. I guess that's what they went with that. So they needed to then get this USB drive from where some of the characters are, because his daughter worked on some kind of virus thing that was supposed to help with like cells in a body that they then turn into computer virus. Sure, whatever. But they had to get this jump drive or USB drive over to Ice Cube's character so he could upload it to the server before the aliens reached there. And so then they, realize obviously it's tough to do with all the stuff going on, aliens and all that. So then it continues its way of being a Amazon commercial, because the daughter's boyfriend is an Amazon delivery driver, and he happens to have an Amazon drone on him, which I guess they kind of do. He has an Amazon drone on him, and he basically flies the drone to Ice Cube's character. And along the way, at one point, the drone gets knocked upside down, and they text some random dude on the street for him to flip it back up, right side up, and they give him an Amazon gift card for doing so. Sure, whatever. And then they get it to Ice Cube, he uploads it, aliens die, we move on, end of movie basically. Oh gosh, it was not a good movie. It was not worth watching. You're better off not watching this. It's 90 minutes, but it feels like it's much longer. You probably have a million better things to do with your 90 minutes than waste time on this movie. So just trust me, do not see this film. It's not even like a so bad it's good kind of film. It's just plain bad. And it will make you mad. It'll certainly make you wish you had your 90 minutes back. So just don't worry about it. Don't see it. Just go on through life, and you'll be much happier having not seen this movie. If I had to give this a score, 0 an option. From 0 to 10, I mean, I can't even give it a 1. I don't know, 0.4. It's bad. There's nothing good about this movie. There's truly nothing good about this movie. There's nothing worth watching. Nothing enjoyable about it. This movie was actually filmed in 2020 during the height of the pandemic, and it really shows because the actors are all separate throughout. There's hardly any time where multiple actors are on the screen together. And then Amazon decided, hey, let's wait 5 years and dump this movie. And I don't know if they saw how bad Happy Gilmore 2 was, and they finally thought, oh, now we can release our own bad movie. Let's release this one. But this movie makes Happy Gilmore 2 look like The Godfather. I mean, it makes me appreciate that piece of trash more because of how bad this film was. So, anyways, I've gone on way too long. I could have spent a minute telling you to skip the movie. Don't see this movie. You'll have a better life by not seeing it. Thank you all. Thank you so much for coming out and being part of this channel. I really appreciate everyone's involvement in this channel. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment below, and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, be kind to one another. Thank you.